Keep in mind that this is not a lore video. I'm not Commander Radix, and I'm only answering a question that's been eating my mind alive for the last several days. So take everything heard in this video with multiple tablespoons of salt, as I'm only a fan and am not employed by this franchise or its owner. Though I could be, if you like and subscribe, you ungrateful bastards. Any seasoned Transformers fan knows that all Transformers have sparks, fractions of Primus that emerge from an extra-dimensional realm known as the Well of Allsparks to temporarily occupy the third dimension until death claims them, and they're forced to return to the well to wait until they're sent back upon the birth of another Transformer. Every major Transformers continuity since the Beast era has shown and or mentioned the Well of Allsparks in some way, shape, or form, with some adding to it like IDW's 2005 universe introducing Infraspace, a limbo-like layer of reality between the multiverse and the Afterspark. However, despite humanity always playing the second largest role in nearly every Transformers universe, we never get any information on what lies beyond the physical plane for the average organic. With a single exception that's rarely mentioned, it never fails to boggle my mind. The year is, canonically, 2009, and Sam Witwicky is running for his life as the American military envelops Giza's desert in orange smoke to flesh out and bomb Decepticons working to help detonate Earth's sun. Sam is close to escaping a fiery death when a resurrected Megatron charges behind him and fatally wounds the boy via shot to the back, sending the poor bastard flying several feet away and killing him in literal seconds. Sam's lifeless corpse is mourned by Bumblebee, Michaela, and his parents as paramedics try and fail to revive him, dashing all chances of saving Earth. Or so they thought. Sam asks if he's dead as he wanders a cloudy and ethereal realm as 6 of the 7 firstborn Cybertronians agree to resurrect him as reward for his unwavering courage in service of reviving Optimus Prime and saving humanity. Sam's eyes snap open, and seconds later, the dusted matrix of leadership reforms and is united with Optimus' spark as Earth's fate is sealed. Ignoring how this scene is objectively one of the best in the entire Transformers franchise, it raises multiple questions, with the single largest being if humans have souls the way Transformers have sparks. This question apparently has an extremely easy answer to it after spending less than a minute scouring the TF Wiki for a reference to it. Yes, Transformers humans do have souls, as the single most trustworthy hub of Transformers information claims that a human soul was outright shown to power the Godmaster transectors, further solidifying how weird the Japanese side of the Transformers franchise really is. With that question answered, we can understandably claim that all humans in all Transformers universes have souls the way all Transformers in all Transformers universes have sparks, regardless of how atheistic the universe is, as shown by the Well of Allsparks being mentioned and shown in both IDW universes. However, that still leaves a question remaining. Where do the human souls of Transformers come from, and where do they go? As I mentioned before, all sparks, even those actively in the service of Unicron, are the product of Primus slicing fractions off his eternal and infinite spark with the goal of living their lives to the fullest in the physical plane before returning to share the information and experiences gained as a bot with the quadrillions of fellow sparks circling the well. Who says it isn't the same for the souls of humans? Unicron and Primus are products, no pun intended, of the One, a being often described as the sentient core of the universe, a being who is said to have created Unicron to explore the vast and infinitely expanding universe surrounding him before splitting the bastard in half after witnessing the mass destruction he was bringing to the reality he was meant to explore. Following the betrayal of Unicron, a being so evil that he almost completely destroyed the previous multiverse he inhabited, with the One making a new multiverse out of the scraps he didn't finish, being so evil that the One had to spin the positive aspects of his personality off into an entirely new being that he attempted to kill on several occasions, being so evil that his mere presence has driven thousands to legitimate insanity, being so evil that his death caused a black hole to form the Unicron Trilogy's universe that is directly responsible for every continuity error in every Transformers universe prior to 2010, I highly doubt the One will be interested in creating another deity. Human souls don't come from nowhere though. Someone needs to create one, and they need a space to occupy when the users finally kick the bucket. So, who's responsible for them if Primus and Unicron are the only deities in this franchise shown creating life? Well, who says it is the One creating souls? If the One is powerful enough to bring Unicron, a reality-warping god that can jump to new universes and new timelines upon death, who says he can't sever fractions off his consciousness similar to Primus in the name of bringing humans into existence? In fact, who says it stops at humans? Nebulons, Quintessons, and whatever the hell this is supposed to be, definitely possess souls in some way, and could definitely be the product of the One. Each organic species, from tardigrades to whales, could each have their own individual afterlife, where they spend who knows how long until a new life form is born and they're ejected back into the third dimension to spend another decade or more. This could explain why the primes of the Bayverse were able to prevent Sam from joining Archibald in the Well of Souls. The primes are multiversal singularities similar to their creator, Primus. Nearly every prime seen prior to 2016 is the same spark inhabiting a different body in a different universe. The Fallen seen in Revenge of the Fallen is canonically the same Fallen seen in Dreamwave's Transformers comic books, and the same goes for the Prime seen in the sequence. It makes logical sense that Primus' first creations would possess the power to control a soul, or spark for that matter, as we see Unicron doing the same in the Aligned continuity. It also makes sense that Sam spontaneously healed from his injuries, as multiversal reality warping entities would more than likely possess the power to mend his damaged organic body before Soul rejoined it. As Sam doesn't look bruised in any significant way despite being shot at point blank range with a weapon capable of incinerating sentient metal. So, what did we learn today? We learned that the One is the source of all organic souls in whatever universe we find ourselves in. We learned that Sam Witwicky was indeed killed by Megatron and revived by 6 of the 7 primes by using their cosmic abilities to heal his body and force his soul back into his third-dimensional anchor. And we learned that the Tyrant Cluster never ceases to be one of the most confusing Transformers realities in existence, second only to Unnigned. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a potato. Thank you for watching, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Godspeed.